Now, we're going to dig into the NFL, and we're going to talk about these games. We haven't done this in about 2 weeks. We're going to talk about each NFL game, who's going to win, and some of them we're going to talk about why. All right, so the first game we got to address. Thursday night, the Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints. All right, so me being a watch football team fan, I have to not be biased. I got to tell y'all the truth. I got to tell y'all, what I really believe will happen. Not based off my feelings, but based off my logic, all right? So look, let's break down the situation. The Dallas Cowboys are on a 2-game losing streak. The Saints are on a 3-game losing streak. The Saints been playing terrible because they don't have Jameis Winston, of course. He's out for the year. They didn't have Kamara for the last few weeks, and Mark Ingram didn't play last week. So they don't have their key pieces. And they don't have no weapons really on the receiving end. So I look at this game. The Cowboys, every game they played, they could have won. They could have won every game they played. Every game they lost was because they abandoned the run. Think about it. When they played the Buccaneers, they threw the ball a million times. When they played the Broncos, that was just Dak. Dak was missing early throws and all that stuff. So there you go. When they play the Chiefs, they abandon the run. When they play the Raiders, they abandon the run. So whenever they abandon the run, they lose. And when they don't abandon the run, they win. So the Cowboys be killing themselves. And I think they will do the same thing again this week because the Saints defense, even though their offense has been playing bad, their defense is no joke. Their defense is no joke. And the Cowboys are playing in New Orleans. So they made a switch up. They put Taysom Hill at the quarterback position. Right. So I don't think he's no great quarterback, but I think he will do a great job this game, managing the game. The Saints getting the lead and keeping the lead. That's what I believe will happen. So I'm picking the Saints to win this game, beat the Cowboys, and it's going to be very crazy next week coming up. So let's look out for that. Saints beating the Cowboys Thursday night. Then we got the Buccaneers against the Falcons. I think this will be an easy one. I got the Buccaneers winning this by a lot. I can see Mike Evans getting about 2 touchdowns. Brady might throw for about 4 or 5 touchdowns because this is a terrible secondary. So whenever Tom Brady and crew plays a bad team, they run the score up. All right. So I got this being a blowout. I'm picking the Bucks. We got the Cardinals versus the Bears. I'm picking, man, you got Kyler Murray coming back, D-Hop coming back. I still think the Cardinals are the best team in the NFL. I think the Cardinals are going to come out this week and flex their muscles and remind the NFL who's the best team in the NFL. So I'm picking the Cardinals to win that game. This is going to be a good one. We got the Chargers versus the Bengals. Woo! This is going to be a good one. These are 2 up-and-coming teams who are in playoff contention, who have great futures because they have young quarterbacks. They have 2 young great stars. They got Joe Burrow, right, on one end, right? And we got Justin Herbert on the other end. So the fact that the Chargers are playing in Cincinnati is a huge advantage for the Bengals. The Bengals are great at home. So the Bengals, man, their defense has been rock solid also these last few weeks. So I'm going to pick the Bengals to win this game and beat the Chargers, right? I'm not sure. Like, I can't tell you if it's gonna be a close game or I don't know. This game is very unpredictable, all because of the Chargers, man. The Chargers, I don't know what version I'm gonna get out of them. Like Chargers will come out and look like the best offense in the league, and then they'll come out the next week and look like one of the worst offenses in the league. So I don't know what to expect from the Chargers. So with the fact that they're on the road, I'm going to roll with the Bengals and pick them to win this game. So the Vikings versus the Lions. Come on, y'all. The Vikings. The Vikings going to win this game. Even though the Lions are playing all these close games, but I'm sorry, I'm not picking the Lions until they win a game. I picked them about 3 times this year so far, and every single time I picked them, they lost. All right, so I'm picking the Vikings to win that game. So the Giants against the Dolphins. This is going to be a good one. You got 2 teams that's not in playoff contention, but you got 2 teams that are playing that played well last week. But you got the Dolphins who've been playing well in recent weeks. So I'm gonna pick the Dolphins to win this game. All right, the Dolphins win this game. I'm gonna pick them to continue their winning streak. But the Giants, I don't know. The Giants might win this game. but I'm going to roll. You know what? I'm going to roll with the Giants. I'm going to roll with the Giants to win this game. They're going to win 2. I don't know, because I don't think Daniel Jones is playing. Daniel Jones not playing. So we're going to stay with the Dolphins. The Dolphins, we're going to pick Tua and the Dolphins to win this game. All right? Not much to talk about the game. Eagles versus Jets. Eagles versus Jets. The Eagles took a bad loss against the Giants last week, and it kind of hurt their playoff potential, because that's 2 losses in the division they have so far. And they're tied with the Washington football team with their record, but the Washington football team have a better division. They 1-0 in the division. So, and the Cowboys 2-0 in the division. So the Eagles, they got a lot of catching up to do. But the Eagles, they will win this game against the Jets. The Jets is not that good, guys. They're not that good. Even though they won last week, but the Eagles, they're not going to lose 2 straight to 2 New York teams. I got the Eagles coming out winning this game. I know they were talking about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was hurt, but he said he's ready. He's ready to go. So I think Jalen Hurts and them boys are going to do a number on the Jets this weekend. Colts versus the Texans. I'm picking the Colts to win that game. Let's not talk more first about that. Washington football team versus the Raiders. Okay, so look, the Raiders played last Thursday, so they get extra time to prepare for us, because we play Monday night. We played Monday night, and we about to, I don't know why they did this to us. We played Monday night, and we about to play a team who played Thursday night. That's not fair, but that's cool. And not only that, the team that play on Thursday night, they're playing at home, and we're playing away. So not only we on a short week, they're on a long week, and they're at home. That's ridiculous. So my thing is this: the Raiders were inspired when they played the Cowboys. They had lost 3 straight. They got embarrassed by the Chiefs the previous week. They go to Dallas Thanksgiving. They're like, we're not going to lose this game. So they made sure. I knew I picked the Raiders to win that game, not because I'm not a Cowboy fan. I picked the Cowboys to beat the Broncos, but they got blown out by the Broncos, you know? So, and I picked the Cowboys to beat the Falcons. But I did pick the Cowboys to lose to the Chiefs and lose to the Raiders. So the Raiders, they were inspired when they played the Cowboys. National televised game. They got the second highest fan base behind the Cowboys. So they wanted to show out. And that's what they did. But against us, they're going to relax. They're going to relax, and they're going to be as motivated when they play us. So I don't want to pick the Washington football team to win this game, because they got a lot more to fight for. I know the Raiders starting the playoff hunt also, but the Washington football team have more to lose versus the Raiders. If the Washington football team loses this game and the Cowboys win, that's not going to be good for the playoff picture. But so I'm going to pick the Washington football team to continue their winning streak, which is 3 in a row after their bye, and beat the Raiders with a 4th win in a row in LV, Las Vegas. And they can go party afterwards if they want to. So the Jaguars versus the Rams. Listen, y'all, everybody keep talking about the Rams. I'm telling y'all, I have in the preseason, I have picked the Rams to make it to the Super Bowl as a 6th seed, because this is my theory. My theory was they're gonna start good, and then in the middle of the season they're gonna look bad, and then guess what? They're gonna catch fire at the right time, and they're gonna run to the playoffs, and they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. All right, so the Rams are gonna win this game. This is a get right game. People say get back game. All right, so I'm picking the Rams to knock out the Jags and start to build their little not winning streak. They will lose some more games down the road, but start to build some momentum going into the playoffs. All right. Then we got the Ravens versus the Steelers. Man, I can't pick the Steelers. I can't. You know, even though I saw the Ravens throw 4 interceptions, Lamar throw 4 interceptions against the Browns, but the Steelers, man, they just, oh my gosh, man, they are so disappointing. You know, like they have offensively, they have a nice roster, you know, for our skill players, but it's just Big Ben, man. Like Big Ben is like in the way, man. You know, and it's like the defense is like the defense is way more in the defense. And the defense is the one it's funny because the offensive side of the ball is not really getting hurt. It's the defensive side of the ball. Everybody on the defense is constantly getting hurt. It's because they're constantly on the field. So I'm picking the Ravens to win that game. And then we had the 49ers versus the Seahawks. The 49ers going to win this game. Let's not talk about that. Seahawks look terrible Monday night. Russell Wilson, I don't know if it's your finger, bro, or it's you, because you were looking great before you got that injury. You know, you were leading the league in completion percentage, I believe, or passing or passing rating. And then, but that game against the Rams, where you got hurt, you did not look too good. All right, before you got hurt. So I'm picking the 49ers to win that game. And then we got the Broncos. We got Broncos versus the Chiefs. Chiefs winning that game. Bills versus Patriots, Monday night. Bills versus Patriots. I'm rolling with the Patriots, y'all. I picked the Patriots at the beginning of the year to win the division. Right now, they're leading the division. With this win, they will have a stronghold in the division. So I'm picking the Patriots to win that game. So those are my picks for this year. For this week. Tell me what you think in the comments. And that's all I have for you guys today. Now, see y'all next episode. All right, thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Now, before you leave, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to like this video if you haven't done it yet. I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done it yet. Share this video with someone you know that will be interested in listening to what we talked about today. And last but not least, hit the notification bell so you can make sure every time we upload a video, you'll be notified on YouTube. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next episode.